Alright, hey, what is up guys? It's me, Eddie, and I am back with another episode of Katawa Shoujo. Oopsies, hold on. Let me... Sorry. There is a full screen mode for this. But... that's better. Okay. I think that's good. Sorry. Let me see. So yes, where was I? What's up guys? It's me, Eddie, and I'm back with another episode of Katawa Shoujo. I wish I could say something like really smart to get us all started off with, but I sadly do not have anything. So I will do a very rapid sound check, and then after that we will get going. Sound good? Okay. Okay, sound's working fine. Cool, so... yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? Also, really, sorry about this. Actually... I meant to delete this one, didn't I? Anyways, I'm back. Oh, right! Okay, I remember what happened last episode. We did the, you know what's, wink wink. Right, My eyes feel heavy as they slowly... oh, we're gonna start just a little bit back. My eyes feel heavy as they slowly open, the light from the outside making me blink a bit to let them get adjusted. My body feels like lead, and my head feels just as heavy. Waking up to an unfamiliar ceiling is an uncomfortable feeling. It reminds me of the first time I woke to the damp, dimpled white tile ceiling of the hospital. Actually, let me increase this. It's only after spending a few seconds staring up at it that I realize where I am. This is Hanako's dormitory room. I feel as though my heart stopped again. As the events of last night rushed through my head, blood rushes to my cheeks, and I shut my eyes once more. There's very little point to getting myself worked up this early, though, so I try to put such things out of my mind for now. Sorry. Not in the best condition right now. I roll my head to the side to see if Hanako's where she was when I drifted off to sleep. All that's there now is an empty space on the bed, and the room beyond. Maybe I just need some water. Hold on. That's probably it. I'm kind of dehydrated as well. I sluggishly sit up and rub my eyes before pinching the bridge of my nose and looking around the room. The only person here is me. I'm still bereft of my clothes, and after a quick scan of the room, I notice they're neatly folded on a corner of the room. Try as I might, I can't see Hanako anywhere. The foil packet for the condom's been removed to presumably put into the bin. Oh dear god. After a great yawn, I get myself out of bed and quickly look for some underwear. I grimace a little at the prospect of putting my boxers back on after yesterday's efforts did a job on them, but I don't have much choice. Taking advantage of the fact that I have some time without anyone around, I get myself dressed for the coming school day in short order. And then... I'm alone. Without anything more to busy myself with, my mind becomes focused on the fact that I'm not standing in another person's bedroom. My mind becomes focused on the fact that I'm standing in another person's bedroom after we spent the night together, but there's not a single sign of her around. My gut proves to be more useful than my brain at working out this riddle. With a loud growl, it reminds me that she may well be getting breakfast. I would have liked to wake up to her, but maybe it's a good thing I have a few moments alone. Yeah, never mind. Hanako's room is, as always, quite bleak in appearance. There are precious few decorations, and practically no personal artifacts that aren't hidden away in cupboards and drawers. She's lived here for 3 years, but the room looks as if it's been barely occupied for a single day. I shouldn't overthink this. She might just like living this way, as some do. Having the ability to put such low stock in physical possessions does have its advantages, but even so, it feels a little disconcerting given her past. She said she viewed herself as having had her life on hold while at the orphanage. She certainly lives as if she still does, but after what happened last night, it's pretty hard to imagine she still thinks that way. Oh, the sound of the door handle cracked turns my thoughts, and I turn to face it. Sure enough, Hanako comes through and shuts the door behind her. She has what appears to be 2 microwave instant meals in her hands, so this is a little difficult. Good morning, Hanako. Morning. Aww. She makes a little bow before making her way to the desk, setting down both plates. I can now see them to be small satay dishes, their contents steaming with a fork stuck inside the rice of each. Is that a curry of some kind? I give thanks to her for bringing them in, and we each take one and get down to eating. She sits on her desk chair while I sit on the side of the bed. I don't like talking while eating, so the silence between us isn't annoying and in and of itself. It's the fact that it only exists because we don't quite know what to say to each other that's off-putting. Hanako glances to me every so often as she eats. I only notice her doing so because I'm doing the same thing. We're eating together as if we were a couple. We even had sex last night, a first for the both of us. Something feels wrong, though. Maybe that's why we can't even say a word to each other as we finish our plates and leave them in the sink. Maybe that's why we leave Hanako's room without holding hands or making small talk. Maybe that's why it feels as we're further apart than we've ever been before. We enter the classroom together, neither of us so much as glancing at each other. Just as I thought, just as we do, I realize that this may have been a mistake. Shizune lifts her eyebrow at the sight, her suspicions raised. We reach the center aisle between the classroom's desks and look at each other. I'm not quite sure what I should say. Does she want me to address her as a girlfriend? I don't think our relation was... Oh, that's why this feels strange. See you. Okay. Aww. I awkwardly hold up a hand as we part and take our seats at our respective desks. I can't even look back to her out of embarrassment. I feel like the gulf between Hanako and me is because of me. Shizune begins to make her way towards me. I love how she's just sticking out of the corner like that. That's hilarious. But Muto enters the room. I'm thankful for his arrival being so well timed, drawing Shizune and her questioning away to wait for another time. I wouldn't have been able to answer anyway. I like Hanako, but I've never told her what my feelings for her are. Hanako never said she saw me as anything beyond a friend either, despite that we slept together. The bell to signal the beginning of lunch rings out. Muto's taken a little off guard, his chemistry lecture being cut off mid-sentence, much to his chagrin. For the entirety of class, his rambling has passed through one ear and out the other, as my mind mulls over the question of Hanako. I can't get her out of my mind, and by now I've managed to wind myself up about it. I realize what she said. She never said yes to what we did. She didn't say no either, but would she have been able to? She's extremely submissive at the best of times, and no doubt it took her a gargantuan effort to show me her scarring. I decided to try and at least make conversation with her. That would be better than the monosyllabic communication. That's been the most of what we've managed between each other so far today. I walk to her desk, intending to chat, but she awkwardly blushes and looks down before I've even come up to her. Oh shit, not this music! I take a breath to speak, but I find myself lost for words. What in the world should I say to her? Hearing approaching footsteps, I see Shizune and Misha already making their way towards us. No doubt with the intent to start asking troublesome things. A couple of other classmates are looking at us and gossiping between themselves as they throw sidelong glances. They must have also noticed Hanako and me coming in together earlier. I open my mouth to reassure Hanako, but she preempts me. I gotta go do something. She gets out of her chair and dashes for the door. A couple of books and pens that were on her desk are falling to the floor in her rush. Not many people seem to care about this event. A few look around to see what all the fuss is about, but they go back to what they were previously doing soon after. Wow, some classmates you are, guys. Unless despairingly at the door Hanako disappeared out of. The idea running after her passes through my mind, but I'm fairly sure Hanako can run faster than I can. And besides, what would I say once I caught up to her anyways? Eventually, I simply crouched down and began picking up the things that had fallen to the ground from her desk. I feel low in every way, reduced to this as students pass by me on their way out of the room. Oh, that's gotta suck. I feel a tap on my shoulder. I look to see Shizune and Misha looking at me, curiosity about the situation looking at their faces, mixed with a slightly apologetic look at the idea that they're partially responsible for what happened. No, it's not. Hee-chan, if we could help at all. I just shake my head. This is the matter for them, and from Shizune's expression and the tone of Misha's voice, I think they know the same thing. God damn it, don't be mean to them. Shizune acknowledges my response, and and gives a solemn bow before making her way out of the room. Misha soon follows her out, obediently following her role as Shizune's shadow. I pick myself up, books and pens in hand, and place them inside Hanako's desk. With the classroom now empty, I just end up leaning against her desk and thinking to myself in silence. Feels like there's a complete emotional disconnect between Hanako and me. We haven't really known each other for that long, and despite wanting to start going out with her, I really don't know that much about how Hanako views things. I've been studying as hard as I can for exams, but I still don't feel like I have any real sense of direction behind it. I try to be a friend to Hanako, even if I couldn't tell her my feelings, and all we've done is drive each other apart. I couldn't even write a letter back to one girl who ever loved me, Iwanako. What should I do? What can I do? I simply don't know the answer to either of those questions. I do know that nobody else can help me with them. Just going back to the way things were would be enough to make me happy, but I know that it can never happen. Something changed between us last night. Maybe it changed beforehand, and it just came to a head then. I know that there's a wall that Hanako has between me and her. I've been hitting that wall every time I try to interact with her on any level. But now I'm beginning to think that I have my own wall between us just as much as she does. She practically had to dig her past out of me, and mine was less traumatic than hers. I want to say it's because I haven't had long to adjust since my heart attack, but I know full well that would be just an excuse. The one time I recall when it felt like she was opening up to me of her own accord was when we were playing billiards in the city. I was the one who stopped her from going further. I want to know Hanako better. I want to save her friendship, if not begin a real relationship with her. My mind begins to tick as I sit against her desk, thinking to myself, the empty classroom... Hold on, let me increase the in-game volume for you guys a little. My mind begins to tick as I sit against her desk, thinking to myself in the empty classroom that we spent so much time in together. I have to talk to Hanako. I pace around the park, feelings of anxiety rolling over me. Every so often, I reach into my pocket to take out my phone, but each and every time I hesitate and end up slipping it back in. If this were any normal situation, I wouldn't be cutting classes. Unfortunately, it isn't, so I find myself in the town below the school at 2 in the afternoon. Ever since I met Hanako, I've been the one to initiate everything between us. The one that started conversations, went to her whenever she was, and suggested what we should do. Today, this once, I don't want to be the only one doing that. My hand dives into my pocket once more. This time I quickly navigate to the texting menu before I have a chance to change my mind again. Hanako, if you want to talk, I'll be at the park in the town for a while. Finding a last measure of doubt, I thumb in my message to Hanako and press the button to send it. And now, I wait. In part, this has been fulfilled. What needs to happen now is for Hanako to make the decision. It would be meaningless for me to drag her here. She needs to decide for herself whether she wants to meet me. The apple juice from the vending machine tastes awfully bitter as I swill it down. My grip on the can has caused it to dent slightly in the middle. I shouldn't be this tense, but it's probably inevitable. Hanako's dear to me. What happened in the last couple days has put a lot of pressure on the both of us. The idea of losing all the progress we've made in coming closer to one another and losing our friendship as a whole is deeply unsettling. But even then, I still don't know how close we are. We may have had sex, but before all that, all I knew us was to be friends. Maybe we were more than that, but if so, I never realized it. Maybe it's why I feel so uneasy right now. I don't understand Hanako despite all the time we spent together. The minutes are ticking by, and I still have no idea whether she'll show up. Hisao? Hanako! She's here! I pause for a moment, if not believing that I'm hearing the voice I'm hearing. I drop the can and stand up with a start. Hanako, you're so adorable. We look at each other for a few seconds before Hanako becomes too embarrassed to maintain eye contact and begins to nervously fiddle with the roughly cut lock of her hair covering the side of her face. When I went to see Hanako in her room by herself after her breakdown, I had no idea what to say. And that was fine then. All either of us wanted was each other's presence. Now though, I feel like I need to talk to her directly. I need to break down this wall between us before it forces us apart for good. Hanako... Sorry. Sorry, I am dying here. Hanako, what we did last night, how should I interpret that? Hanako stops playing with her hair and looks at me. Her head cast slightly downward. She looked ashamed, which is probably a good mirror of how I would look now if I weren't so concerned. I thought you might eventually go away if I was only someone you needed to protect. Thought that if I let you do that, you might see me as someone more than that. My first reaction is disbelief, but I did do it with her after all. I had plenty of opportunities where I could have stopped things, stepped back, and questioned what we were doing. At the end, though, I didn't. A horrible feeling rises in the pit of my stomach. She offered herself to me because of what she thought I wanted, and now I feel like I took advantage of her. She may have been willing, but only under false premises. I've never been good at hiding my emotions from physically showing, and now is no different. Hanako looks down at me, a strange mixture of depression, regret, and sickness written to her face. A thick silence hangs from the air, save for the breeze blowing through the trees around us. I knew you couldn't look at me that way. Hanako's words are said in a little more than a whisper, seemingly directed as much as herself as to me. In what way? What do you mean? All I ever was to you was a useless person, someone to protect, someone like a child. I wanted to be more to you than that, but after so long I got used to it. The tone of her voice is unlike any I've ever heard her use before. She sounds disgusted, not at me, but at herself. After I came out of my room, I saw that you had started drifting away. I felt like I was going to lose you because you wanted somebody you could have that kind of relationship with. You're quiet in school. You're more quiet in school than before, and you're getting along so well with Yuko. I thought that I might lose you. She thought I was bored of her because I wanted a romantic relationship. But we're friends, right? I wouldn't abandon you like that, even if what you're saying is true. Friendship was something I thought I'd given up on. I stopped believing in others after what happened after the accident. Before the accident happened, I got on well with people and other children. I didn't have many friends, but I didn't mind because I treasured the ones that I had. Afterwards, though, I was called names by the others and teased a lot. No! It hurt really deeply. The teachers tried to help, but they couldn't do much, and even many of them recoiled just at the sight of me. No, Hanako! Among those calling me names and teasing me were the ones I thought were my closest friends. Oh god, that is fucked. And then I believe it didn't matter if nobody else acknowledged me. All my existence ever did was make people troubled after all. It was easier if I just didn't exist. But after meeting Lily, then you... I tried, but I couldn't make myself think that way again. All that time, she didn't trust me. She thought, just like everyone else in her life had, that she was worthless. Someone to throw away once I got bored of being with her. That hurts. That's the one kind of person I never ever want to be seen as, because I know better than most just how horrible it feels to be thrown away by those who I thought liked me. She's cracking from the memories she's bringing up. I feel useless, completely unable to console her. In a strange way, though, I am almost thankful she's allowing me to know this. The wall between us is going away, even if it hurts so badly to bring it down. Hanako, if you just told me, was I wrong? Of course she wasn't. Hanako wasn't wrong. It was difficult to force myself to admit this, but I know trying to deny it is pointless. To me and to Lily, she was someone we tried to protect. She had become to me what I'd become to my friends after my heart attack. A broken person. Hold on. I liked her, possibly even loved her, but I never acted on that precisely because I thought she was so fragile. I mean, I don't look at you that way now. I got worried about you after what happened to you in class, and I thought we should try to protect you. When you locked yourself in your room, though, I got afraid. I thought you were rejecting me and forcing me to think about different things. I wasn't rejecting you. She blurts out with almost a scared tone to her voice, taking me off guard. She quickly becomes embarrassed by her outburst, before clenching her fist and working through what she wants to say in her mind. I would never do that, not to you. Aww. Aww, even though I was scared, even though I tried to push you away, you still tried to get closer to me. I locked myself away because I was just a burden to you, to Lily, to everyone. Every birthday was the same. Everyone doing their best to pretend that I mattered. Everyone pretending everything was alright. For that one day of the year. I didn't want to exist, but they wouldn't let me. Even after meeting Lily, everything was the same. I was useless as I'd always been. Unable to do anything for her or for myself. I don't want to be the same way to you. Lily and I were completely wrong. From what she said, everything we did for her, it would have only made her feel worse. Even what little I thought I had right about her was a complete misjudgment. After you locked yourself in your room, I decided to try and work out my past as well and sort out my future. I didn't know how to deal with the things I'd lost by coming to Hanako, so I was trying to sort them out myself. I thought it would help us become better friends if I did that. Silence hangs in the air again. I keep trying to look at her, but I can't. I feel really low, and though I want to apologize, I don't know how I possibly could. Here, take a deep breath, only to look back to her after hearing her drop to the ground. The sound of her crying breaks my heart. No, Hanako. I know I'm responsible for this, and I know that I can't do anything to help her. If Hanako feels ashamed, then I feel all the more so. Yo, Hisao, the man. Yeah, there we go, buddy. I brushed her tears continue to roll down her cheeks unabated, wrapping my arms around her. I don't care how I must look anymore. I just want to be close to her right now. I'm sorry, Hisao. I messed up everything. It's not true. That's right. I need to go to Yamako. Ugh. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm the one that should be sorry. I was meddling around behind your back and I never told you anything. I can feel my grip tightening on Hanako as my vision blurs. I can't be bothered trying to hold back now. I have to force my words out as a lump begins to stick in my throat. To tell you the truth, Hanako, I was scared. For the first time since my heart attack, I was really scared. Hisao? I lost so much when I came to Yamako. I was depending on you more than I ever thought I did. Yeah. Kind of depending on each other. We're trauma bonding now, huh? Even though I still have that hole in me, after losing my entire life and everyone I'd known, the thought of losing you as well. But I'm just a useless. You're my friend, Hanako. You're more than that. I love you. Yo! I love you so much. The thought of losing you frightened me so much. Ah, this is bad. I'm really letting it all out. I can't bring myself to look at her in the face right now. Sorry, Hisao. Can't help but feeling a little happy. For long, that's what I've wanted to hear. Yes! Aww. Aww. The last of the floodgate breaks, the sound of her crying permeating the air as her body jerks against mine. We hold each other tightly connected more closely than we ever did in our shared grief and our shared happiness. I don't know how things are going to be like after this. Right now, though, I don't care. There's no other person in the world that either of us could possibly share these memories and emotions with. Nobody. After dropping the dirty can into a bin next to the bench, I take a seat beside Hanako. She puts away the handkerchief I gave to clean herself up, which hasn't helped much. Then again, I doubt I look more presentable. Look much more presentable. Even now, I've emptied and I feel emptied and a bit embarrassed after letting my emotions out in public like that. It's not a bad sensation, though. I think Hanako feels the same way, too. Have you calmed down a bit? Yes. Thank you. For a while, we just sit and take our time before talking to one another again. We both need a little time to collect ourselves. The weather is nice at this time of year. Yeah, it is. Hello, second person. Welcome to the stream. I close my eyes for a moment, relishing the feeling of the sun's heat and the cool breeze against my face. The weather is really nice today. Really, really nice. You know, I really don't want to go to classes right now. Do you? She shakes her head as well as she finishes wiping her eyes with her cuff. The small smile she gives is nice, and it's a reminder of how earnest it can be. Smiling for other people might be a completely normal, everyday thing. For Hanako, though, she smiles so rarely and so sincerely that each and every time she does it, I feel a sense of relief and happiness. I'm sorry for everything. It's okay. I think we both have a bit to be sorry for. I know that I'm too shy. I know you don't want me to be. I don't think I can. You can change, Hanako. I know that, because even in the time I've known you, you've already changed. To be honest, just being able to sit here and talk to you like this means you've changed a lot since we first met. But I can't be like that for anyone else. I don't have any plans for after school ends either. Hanako's confidence begins to slide down again, but I think that now I can finally talk to her as an equal. I can do it because I know that we're just the same in so many ways. Give yourself time, and I think you'll be able to achieve what you want. No, I'm sure that you'll be able to do it. I can see that you've been trying, and I have faith in you. And you can depend on me if you feel like you need someone to support you, you know. But I can't ask that of you. I can because exactly what I'm asking of you. I'm going through the same thing, you know. Called love. Hey. Aww. Hanako smells before I get off the bench and dust myself off. She does the same in short measure. I'm kind of hungry. Want to grab something to eat? She nods vigorously. The way she's smiling, the way she's acting, even the general air she gives off. I feel as this is the first time I've seen her genuinely happy. We both make our way onto the street, walking beside each other. Hisao? Yeah? I don't really understand you. I don't think I understand you either. I believe that's fine too, though. Well, you got your whole lives to figure it out, don't you? There's not a single hint of despair in our voices. Not understanding each other is only natural. The walls we set up between ourselves couldn't possibly be broken down in a single day. But that's fine. As long as we take it day by day and try to understand one another, I think everything will be okay. As we walk down the street, though, Hanako's eyes begin to flick to my face and back to the street repeatedly. Something on your mind? You look restless. She slows down before stopping completely. When I turn to meet her, she takes a long, deep breath, looking at my face intently. This expression, I saw it once before on her face. Just once when I accidentally surprised her in her room. I think I have something I need to give to you. What is it? You don't need to be evasive about it. I want to give you this for a long, long time, but now that I need to, it's too embarrassing. Don't worry. I'll accept it, whatever it is. She gives a sweet, bashful smile before taking my shoulders in her hand. And please accept my... Oh! First gift to you, Hisao. Oh! Hanako? Yo! That's it? God damn it. God damn it. That's it? Oh. Oh, god damn it. That was good. That's it? That was good. I like that. Oh. Okay. Aww. You can see the concept art like really evolve. That's so crazy. Okay. Oh, whose route do I do next? Because I still have like, I've only been streaming for 30 minutes. Oh my god. Man, that was good. That was good. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh man, that was so good. Man. Okay. That was good. That was really good. I like that. Okay. Oh, I want to see more though. I want more. God damn it, we just started dating. Why can't we? Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, that's it? That's it? That's it? Man. Man. I like that. Oh, and I have to start a new route. That's the thing, right? I kind of don't want to start a new route. Like, whenever... It was like that with Amy, too. Like, once you got to the ending, you're like, I kind of want to stay here. Oh. I kind of like that. Gallery. Oh. Am I gonna have to 18 plus this just for showing that? Nah, it's small enough. Probably it's fine. Aww. That really starts up. Maybe I should do the Kenji route. Panties out for some reason. Well, I'm not complaining. And I kind of don't want to start a new route. It's such a good place to leave off, but no, I have to keep going. God damn it. Okay, well... Make these choices in Act 1. Okay, so, man, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I'm sure y'all remember this, though. Basically... Shisune intrigues me, and I kind of want to know something about her. Wait, isn't this also the route to Shisune's route? Oh, interesting, interesting. But can't really ask about something that personal, can I? I can't come up with anything to ask, so I just focus on my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly. Right, first time meeting Lily. Yuko. Hanako. Wait, hold on. I remember all the choices I've made here so far is me going through, what do you call it? Amy's route the first time. So what happens if I say... Because there are a bunch of, like, options that don't seem to be apply anywhere. What kind of monster would choose this? It also doesn't appear in any... I'm just reading through, like, the context. Yes, Misha and Shizune are still arguing about their choice for lunch place. Incomprehensible for a pair of high school students who have to take a taxi at least to make it downtown and back in time. Haven't you finished already? Oh, sorry, Hichan, were you waiting for us? You don't have any plans? Wait, this is also the Shizune route, isn't it? I'm indecisive as hell, so... Maybe I will go for the Shizune route. Plans? For lunch? Well, I don't, so I thought I'd hang out with you guys. If I press skip... Well, have I read this text before? Only one way to find out. No, I haven't. Oh, okay. Well, I don't, so I thought I could hang with you guys. Misha smiles victoriously at my lack of plans and excitedly translate my response to Shizune. ... You don't have anything specific planned out. Do you want to eat lunch with me and Hichan? Ah, we're going to town for lunch, though. Don't worry, Hichan. It's not that far. Sure. I'll come with you. You know, I think I went to Kenji's path because I figured this is gonna be short and quick, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've unlocked all the remaining 3 doors. Like I've got Lily's route, Lily's route, Rin's route, and Shizune. Oh, what do I want to do? And with that, we leave the classroom. Just around the corner of the hallway. Oh, this is where you meet. Ouch. This is where you first met Amy. Right. I don't have time to look behind because Shizune is already shoving me aside and stopping over the diet girl, signing furiously at her. Miss Imbarazaki, I saw that. Running in the hall is strictly forbidden. Misha translates right on Shizune's tail, but her voice is girlishly playful, not full of the divine fury Shizune's arm movements would seem to call for. Sorry, twin tails girl. I was just gonna get some stuff and I was kind of in a hurry. All of you, cute, cute, cute. You've been told this 1,000 times before. Your reckless behavior endangers other students, and even worse, it's explicitly against school regulations. Aww. It's so cute I find myself smiling. I know that. I was just... Make sure that this will not happen again. Although, I'm sure that telling you this is futile and will only cause me further headache when you choose to ignore the regulation. Got that, Amy? A small girl sticks out her tongue in response. Ah, I gotta go. Teacher, I'll have my hand. I promised to help with the printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, but I gotta change and everything. Amy. That's the Amy we know. Shizune looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, so I smile at her in a vain attempt to calm her down. Are you okay, Hichan? The Imbarazaki girl is always like that, causing trouble for others. You know, I'm pretty certain Shizune wouldn't call me Hichan. Never mind, never mind. Yeah, anyways, I'm okay. I just got the wind knocked out of me. That's great, Hichan. What? I wouldn't call that great, but I'll let it slide this one time. So let's try Hichan to have lunch. We promise it'll be great. I'll take your word for it. What kind of place is it? A restaurant or something? It's a tea house, Hichan. Oh! Oh! So in the Shizune route, I go this early. Okay. A tea house, that sounds kind of fancy. Why are you looking at your wallet, Hichan? It's okay if you don't have any money. We'll cover for you. That's really nice of you, thanks. It's okay, Hichan. After all, we're friends, right, Hichan? It's only been 3 days. Are we really friends that quickly? But hearing that makes me happy. It's only for today, though. And only if you accept right now. Do you want to go, Hichan? Start wondering if this is some kind of trap. Is this Misha's suggestion or Shizune's? This is important. I'm still a little apprehensive about the possible motives of a girl whose favorite pastime is a game of world domination. Oh, come on! Risk is always great. I started playing Hearts of Iron 4 recently, and it is awesome. No, I'm just being paranoid. Actually, they have grown on me already, and you do have to go to town sometimes, so why not now with them? I've never been to a tea house before. All my expectations are from what I've seen about them on TV. But those are period dramas, and these are modern times. It might just be a regular cafe, and they're calling it a tea house. Either way, I'm curious about that too, so there's another reason for me to join them. Sure. That's great, Hee-chan, that's great. Yay! Misha hops up and down briefly to show how happy she is, which causes a few heads to turn towards us. Shizune opts for a polite, tiny clap that lasts all for 2 seconds before she goes back to looking stoic as usual. Would kill you to be a little happier, Shizune. Oh, I wasn't aware that Hee-chan was the king. Ha 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 ha. Shizune pushes her glasses up as Misha delivers her message totally without sarcasm. I guess it would sting a bit more if she could say it with the intent Shizune meant behind it. So for once, I'm happy to have a Misha as a barrier between us. I'm not telling you to jump for joy because I'm having lunch with you. I'm not that arrogant. Or are you? She seems to accept this, and we head to town for Shizune leading the way. Walking her walk in front of me, I notice she walks very quickly, taking long, heavy, determined strides. Maybe if we're traveling through a snowstorm, it would make sense to walk like that, but it's a perfectly clear day. Anyways, it's making me feel exhausted just watching her. We arrive at the tea house in what Misha says is record time, likely because of Shizune's blazing pace. I feel like a little let down seeing that it's not a huge feudal era building with mats on the floor and women in kimonos pouring the tea. I feel ya, Hisao. It actually is more like a cafe, as I thought. Not that it's a bad thing, it looks very nice, but it would have been impressive if it was, like, period accurate. As soon as I walk through the door, someone zooms in front of us as they've been lying in wait the entire time. Welcome, thank you for patronizing this establishment. The top half of her body drops forward in a bow that looks like an axe chopping through wood. I'm surprised to see it's none other than Yuko, the librarian. Hey, I know your work, dear. Oh, yes, I do, I'm a waitress. I've been working here for 1 year, 6 months, and 2 weeks now. 2 weeks now. Thanks for choosing to come here. Is there anything I could do for you? Hi, Yu-chan. Hello. Misha, you know her too. You both know her too. Of course, Hee-chan. Yu-chan works in the library after all. I don't go there often myself, but Shi-chan knows her. And you both come here a lot, so it's like we see her all the time. Yes, should I get you your usuals? And if there's anything you would want, please free to tell me at any time. You don't have to be so formal, we all know each other. It's also pretty empty today, so she can afford to take it easy. I was hoping she would stop looking nervous, but my words had the opposite effect. No, I'm a waitress, this is my job, I have to do it properly. Hee-chan, sometimes formality is a way for people to sort of hide themselves when they don't, really, when you don't really know what to do. Let me decrease the in-game volume. If you don't know what to do, sometimes formality is just kind of an easy procedure to follow. You don't know what, you don't know, you get what I'm saying, right? If you don't know what you're supposed to do, being formal might be the best way. Okay, that works for Shi-chan. Yu-chan, please get Shi-chan what she usually gets, and I'll have some green tea with milk and honey. Ooh. No pressure. Yes, but this is my job, and there's always pressure. I'm sorry, I'm arguing with the customer. Sorry. Yuko takes another 100-mile-per-hour bow, and I decide to give up and join Shizune and Misha at a table. As soon as I sit down, Yuko comes by looking even more upset than before. I'm sorry, I'm really, really sorry. I forgot to take your order. I'm not too attentive to customers, that's not right. I'm sorry, if there's anything I can do to make up for it, please tell me. I feel like she's more high-strung than usual. Is that because, Oh, new CGs! Whoa! It's okay, Yu-chan. Hee-chan didn't order anything, so it's not your fault. Don't be upset. It's true. I guess I should order now, but I really don't know what this place serves, and there doesn't seem to be a menu. Yeah, she's right. I'll have some coffee and a sandwich if you have one. Whatever sandwich you think is the best tasting one here, because Shizune's paying for my meal. Shizune frowns and gives me alternating looks of surprise, indignation, and bemusement, unable to decide between the three. Hee-chan, Just how much money do you have in your pocket? It can't be that little, right? We should split the cost 3 ways to make it fair. Yeah, I won't accept anything else. Misha turns to Yuko. Yuchan, if Shi-chan says she wants 3 of whatever's the most... Shi-chan says she wants 3 of whatever's the most expensive item on the menu. Okay, Shizune... I gotta say, don't get me wrong, Shizune was really funny in all the other routes too. But I feel like it's Kier, like, I kind of see, okay. She's an amusing person. Okay. No! Haha, just kidding, Hee-chan. And I feel like I could make her out a bit more underneath, like... Even like underneath the Misha translations. Poor Yuko. Okay, I think the turkey sandwich is the most delicious sandwich, and it comes with free soup. A good employee would recommend the item that there's the most of, though, or the most expensive item. Aww. Am I bad at my job? No, that sounds good. I'll have that and some coffee. Okay. She comes out a few minutes later with her drinks and my sandwich. Shizune seems to be fine with just her tea, while Misha also ordered a parfait. Ooh. I don't know why, because I can't imagine many other things that would go worse with tea. What do you mean? Tea and parfait? That sounds good. Oh well, I take a bite out of my sandwich. It's very good. I like this CG. Hee-chan, have you thought about joining the student council? Huh? Don't talk with your mouth full, Hee-chan. Shizune, lucky you. You don't have to talk. You could just use your hands. Well, that also means she can't talk while like scooping things into her mouth. I washed my food down with a sip of coffee, which is also surprisingly good. But now's not the time to remark on how this place is good food. You said you understood it was too early to expect me to make this decision quickly. That was like 3 hours ago. A man should be decisive, Hee-chan. You really should join the student council, Hee-chan. Come on, it'll be fun. People always say, come on, it'll be fun about things that are never ever fun. Hey, that's not true. Just makes me wonder, am I guilty of saying that? I do say that pretty often, actually. Don't you believe me, Hee-chan? Is Shizune saying that or Misha? What a cute expression, but the effect is somewhat jarring, like she has split personalities. Hee-chan, that's depressing. We just want to spend time with you. That's right, Shi-chan. That's a good point, too. Yep, this is beneficial to everyone. It solves all our problems. Yeah, I thought Pre-Sean would appreciate it. That makes me sad. Suddenly I feel really left out. It's weird to talk about someone without letting them in the conversation. Shizune adjusts her glasses, laughing to herself. Ah, but it's true, Hee-chan, and you would be helping it out. Membership has been really low this year. How low? That's a secret, Hee-chan. It's just the two of you guys. I know that. I just want to know how low it was. How low is low? 5? Lower. Well, 0. Wahahaha, Hee-chan, that isn't important. What matters is that the number is low, and that is why we would appreciate you giving us a hand, especially with the festival coming up so soon, and it looks like a busy year ahead in general. So you're not going to answer my question? No. I sigh and straighten up in my chair. Let's try and look as defiant as possible. Because this seems like a big issue, and I do not want to let it go that easily. I feel silly like a blowfish. Fine, at least tell me how they're this. How many people are in the student council total? That's the same question, Hee-chan. Well, Hee-chan, we're definitely undermanned, but we have enough members to get the job done. Yep, it's just the two of you. It's not just the two of you, is it? Hee-chan, that's funny. But it's definitely not just us. Are you sure? You're absolutely sure. Yep. I stare at them both, trying to see if they'll slip and confirm my worst fears. Misha frowns, looking uncomfortable, but that is because I'm staring at her. Shizune, on the other hand, returns my gaze with one of her own. Maybe she is challenging me, peering over the rims of her glasses like that. So teasing, and so surprisingly immature, like a little girl beckoning someone to play with her. Aww. Hee-chan, you're two cute student council representatives. have been trying to make you feel welcome and are even treating you to lunch. You should show gratitude by joining the council so it could at least help them out. Yeah, it would be great if you could just file some paper for us, and the festival's coming up, and we have a few stalls for the games and food, and if just a few, so if you're there, it'll be a lot easier for us. Please, Hee-chan. What an interesting good cop, bad cop routine. I'll give it a shot. Why not? Just a shot. Okay, I'll give it a trial run. Doesn't mean I'm joining or anything definite, just that I'll help a little out, then I'll see. And that makes us even for lunch. I'm not doing this because I want to. Oh, come on, Hisa. I'll finish off the last of my sandwich, and this makes Misha notice for the first time in a while that she has a parfait. She starts digging in, much as Shizune's chakra, because I can tell from the way she plays with her fingers that she has a lot to say. Every time I look at Shizune, she looks back with such focus and intensity. This time is no exception. Her face is expressionless, maybe she is thinking, eventually it gives way to a smile. She signs something, and obviously I can't understand it at all. She has to know that. Then she does it again, a childish playfulness showing through the speed and energy of her gestures. Misha, what did she say? Misha looks up at her parfait, torn between wanting to help out and going back to eating. What does that mean? Try my best to make the same movement with the hand that Shizune did. I come to realize that this isn't very easy. Imagine doing this all day as your only means of communication. Sorry, Hee-chan, I can't tell you. Why not? Isn't it an insult? No, Hee-chan, I can't tell you because it means something nice. Something nice, huh? Well, they've gone back... Wow! Okay, well, I can already make a few guesses to what that is, but... Oh... I don't really understand, but this makes me wish that I could. Maybe I could even try learning sign language. The school might have courses for it. Would I really do that? I think about it as I finish the rest of my coffee. I wonder why I'd be even motivated to think about it. And enjoy myself. Oh, shit, so much. I didn't even notice that we were supposed to be back in class 10 minutes ago. Oh, God. Even if I start heading back to school right now, it would take at least 30 minutes. Maybe. I can't risk running fast with my condition, so it would take at least that long to get there. Well, 10 minutes late, already as I am, it wouldn't matter even if I could teleport. Something wrong, Hee-chan. I just realized lunch break ended third day 10 minutes ago. It's only my third day and I'm already going to miss a class. Yep, you are already late. It's not funny, so are you. Now aren't you doing the student council? You're setting a bad example. Hee-chan is so moral. But Hee-chan is right. He is late for class and looks like you're cutting too, Hee-chan. Because you're not making an effort to go. As your student council representatives, we're gonna have to do something about this and make sure you're punished for it. You two dragged me out here. This is all your fault. Take responsibility. Oh, the stink eye. Hee-chan, we were just taking a prospective student council member out to try and recruit him. This business. But you're not a member of the council, so there's no excuse. Ah, corruption. Yes, there is. That prospective student council member is clearly me. Yep, are you gonna join the student council, Hee-chan? Hizune raised her teacup haughtily and wags her outstretched pinky finger up and down. Okay, that is a funny image. Hee-chan, if you're a member of the student council, but you can still join now, Hee-chan. If you join now, you won't be any trouble at all, and we'll be able to take many more nice excursions like this all the time. It'll be fun. I start to think that maybe this is all an elaborate setup leading to this moment. Maybe Shizune lured me out here banking on the possibility that I lose my track of time and be forced into the situation. Diabolical. Well, considering what I know of her, I should have been more on my guard, but to admit that I got myself into this even slightly would be unforgivable. I try to read Shizune's attention in her eyes, but she returns my stare blankly. Innocently, she takes a sip of her tea like she is mocking me. By the way, Hee-chan, I didn't plan this at all. Things just happened to work out this way. I was about to drop my theory as paranoia, but this puts a new spin on things. I almost fall over and all. So this really was an elaborate setup from the very beginning, all to burn me and force me to join the student council. Ahaha, you look so nervous, Hee-chan. Do you think we were tricking you this whole time? You're not? Hee-chan, you really thought... Misha frowns, looking heartbroken. Shizune quickly frowns as well, following her lead. How synchronized. Two of a perfect pair. They must be twins. Hee-chan says she's flattered, Hee-chan. But doing such a kind of thing would be a grossly inappropriate abuse of power and imposing on your free will, and it would be blackmail too. Shi-chan would never do anything like that. Never. Think about asking Misha, are you sure? But I resist the urge to. Anyway, Shi-chan, what Shi-chan says is true. Since you're with us and we're doing student council work, it's okay if we miss a class or two. Not that this is a good excuse to do so. Or one that should be used more than 3 times a month. Or something that can or should be abused. So we must definitely return to class. Eventually. Wahahaha. Shizune waves Yuko over and points to her empty teacup, indicating she wants another one, as Misha scrambles to finish her parfait so she can order something else. Maybe I should as well. I'm still hungry, and the portions here are a little on the small side. Most importantly, Shizune is paying for everything. With that in mind, I could ask Yuko for another sandwich. Oh dear God, by the time we leave the tea shop, I've missed not just 1 class, but 2. Shizune and Misha seem to be content to let the whole day pass by, stalling for even more time by suggesting a tour of the town that turns out to cover a 2-block radius from where we start. Oh God. Eventually, we do go back to school, and the rest of the day is business as usual. When classes are over, Shizune and Misha pack their bags and leave the room before me. Come to think of it, this is the first time they've left me alone. It's strange. I almost missed them. The room empties quickly, and I'm the last one out the door. When I try leaving the lobby, however, an arm lowers itself like in front of me like a toll bridge gate, stopping me in my tracks. Oh, hello there. Oh, hi, Shizune. A pair of hands from behind covered my eyes, followed by a sharp burst of laughter. Hi, Hee-chan, guess who? Misha asked the question completely without sarcasm, meaning she doesn't think that I instantly knew it was her, for many obvious reasons. I wonder who it could be. Well, it's definitely not Misha. Ha ha ha, it is. Misha swings around to stand in front of me, beside Shizune. Hee-chan, are you busy right now? Busy going to my room. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Oh God. I try to make a break for it, but Shizune is too agile to get past. As someone who used to play soccer, this is embarrassing, not to mention that this behavior is drawing some odd looks. I should just quit while I'm ahead. Hee-chan, could you please go upstairs and get a few things from us from the art room? Why me? Hee-chan thinks that if the art teacher sees us, he will say hi, and she doesn't like him. Ignore him. She tried, but even though Shi-chan is deaf, he'll try to say hi anyways. Run away? I never run. The tone of finality is so strong that I can pick it up even through Misha. I can see there's no use pursuing this further with Shizune. Misha, why can't you go get them? Stairs make me dizzy, Hee-chan. God, that is a bullshit excuse. Shizune nods as if to confirm it. Please, Hee-chan, we need these things to... Okay. That's great, Hee-chan. Thank you. This is what we need. She holds out a piece of paper for me to take. I'm sure this list was made by a Shizune. It's handwritten, but each letter is perfectly formed in uniform as if it were typed. Not just that, but it's exhaustively detailed, complete with numbers, bullet points, and even little check boxes. What it boils down to is she wants paint, paintbrushes, poster board, and an easel. Just different types and specific numbers of each. I wonder how I'm going to carry all this stuff down the stairs without breaking my neck. Okay, this is where we meet Rin. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. I actually do remember that scene. Because I think I did tell you guys, I went back and played this. Okay, so regardless of whether I'm on Shizune or trying to get the bad ending from Kenji, I have to press yes. Amy? I knocked you into the halls yesterday? Miss Imbarazaki? She imitates Misha imitating Shizune, failing to get the same kind of subdued lilt into her high-pitched voice. How could I forget such an, blunt introduction? Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. I think I'm scarred for life, lads. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I went through that route. I went through that route before I had the not suitable for work. Oh my God. Kenji's in the room with a fig leaf. That is... I think that scarred me for fucking life. Oh my God. Oh my God. What am I supposed to choose? Hold on. Lily's path. Shizune's path is... Don't drag me into this. I've done my part. Why am I dragged into this again? I've done more than enough, I think. If you're angry with Lily, that has nothing to do with me. Wait just a second. Are you implying the president is more right in scolding me than yourself? Ah, damn, I think I could have worded that better. Now, I don't know about that, but I mean... What are you saying, Hee-chan? It's just that I hardly think it's fair you could say that, seeing I've helped you guys. Awkward! It sounds Lily as though she keeps quiet. I'm afraid I inadvertently pissed her off. Are you saying I'm wrong? What a dangerous situation. Awkward. What are you... She might be slacking off somewhere. What a useless woman. Hee-chan is not useless, right? He said so himself. Wahahaha. I can see where this is going, and I do not want any part of it after that experience yesterday. Well, good luck with your preparations. The short distance to the doorway seems like a vast no man's land to me now. Shizune and Misha both start maneuvering slowly in front of me, cutting off my route of escape in an unsettlingly cautious way that makes me think of ship-to-ship combat. I was about to say he saw... I'm surprised the normie like you understands ship-to-ship combat, but that's kind of mean. I think Hee-chan is saying, you should help us, Hee-chan. Gee, I wouldn't know, she's so subtle. But that's the intent, so please, I can't keep up. We actually have to build stalls for the festival. Almost all of them by ourselves. Can you believe that? Hammering boards together over and over again for hours. It's really hard. I'm so used to it. I was doing swinging motions in class and I didn't even know it. She bangs her desk a few times, imitating hammer blows. It's so repetitive, I can't stand it. And actually, I hammered all the boards on top of each other. It was just a stack of boards all nailed together, and I had to take it apart and do it all over again. It got yelled and laughed at. So... She clamps a hand down on my shoulder and grins, quickly running her tongue across her teeth mischievously. Do you have any plans for today, Hee-chan? I wonder if you do. Sure, I have plans. Really? You're going to help us, right? You notice her hands are moving constantly. You're signing everything we say so that Shizune can understand. Shizune's being somewhat quiet today. Is she angry? Well, probably just a little bit. I can see it in her eyes. But this could also just be another way of trying to guilt me into lending her a hand. I have my way, I have to find my way out of this. Hey, I should go to the library. You know, homework. Should probably get going, shouldn't I? I have to be diligent because I'm a new student. After all, so I have to make a good impression, right? Yeah. See you later, then. Okay, I turned to bolt from the door, but Shizune is blocking my path. Her arms crossed over her chest and a stern expression on her face. She wags a finger tauntingly and begins signing to Misha with the manner of a squad leader giving directions to his fellow soldiers. Didn't seem like you're in any rush to get to the library, Hee-chan. That's right, Hee-chan. He was probably just gonna slack off for the rest of the day. Ha 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 ha, wah ha ha, you're surrounded. Let's go to the student council room. She lets out a chuckle and breaks into laughter. I'm sorry, Hee-chan, I feel bad, but this works out for everyone, right? That's right, Hee-chan. Yes, that's a good point, too. Yes, this is beneficial to everyone. It solves all our problems. Yeah, I thought he'd be more appreciative of our efforts. They pull themselves closer as if they are about to pounce. You guys, 2-on-1 isn't very fair, is it? She keeps looking forward, impassive, then gives a sinister smile. Come on, we have a lot of work to do. Let's get to the student council room. Gee, I don't know. Misha laughs. Deja vu? She chortles before letting out another laugh. Haha, you know, my horoscope said it'd be a good day for me today. Now that you're gonna help, Shizune signs quickly to her. Right, I mean, now that you've decided to help us completely of your own free will, I'll be able to take it easy. Lucky, huh? I open my mouth to say something, but then realize there's no point. I refocus on trying to think of a way out of this. No, their actions are clearly deliberate. There's no sense in attempting to reason with them. I can't reason with bad men. I frown and they don't even notice my discontent, further proving my suspicions. They seem pretty relaxed now. I guess they think they've already won, so they're letting their guard down. That's kind of arrogant. They pass forward in front of me as they move through the doorway. And I stealthily walk backwards into the classroom as they step into the hallway, turning towards the stairwell. I let out a sigh of relief, then quickly pack the rest of my stuff so I can make my escape. The classroom door slams shut. That wasn't very nice there. Haha, you got us real good though, didn't he, Shi-chan? Oh dear god. Right, ha ha ha. What was that about? I thought you said you'd help us, and then you bailed on us, and you thought you would get away with it, didn't you? The indignant expression vanishes, and she begins to laugh hysterically, calming down only after an aggravated look from Shizune. Oh, yeah, you thought you could get away with it, but a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. I didn't even manage to leave the classroom in the first place. No way, I didn't even agree to help in the first place. Not very bright, are you, criminal? Thinking you could just shirk from your duties like that. How low, Hee-chan. I'm a criminal. What did I do? What is it charged? What am I guilty of? That's for the courts to decide, criminal. I don't think we have to tell you that. Besides, you're the criminal here. You know what you did. Have you ever read The Trial by Kafka? No, what's that, Hee-chan? What does that have to do with this? I read it a few months ago. It's about these people who run a kangaroo court on a guy who wants to just live his life. They refuse to leave him alone, and he can't fight the power. Hee-chan, what does that have to do with anything? Hey, what does that mean? He turns back to me after signing forth a lengthy amount of time. You know, we're both a little disappointed in you. You've let us down, Hisao. Dropped the ball. Left us hanging and out in the cold. Is there any way to treat a person to run away from your responsibilities, to abandon your comrades? We think you owe it to us to honor your commitment. What? I didn't commit to anything. A breathing catches in my throat, and I momentarily start choking. That's not true, Hee-chan. You said you're not useless. You definitely said it. Yes, definitely. We are calling you on those words now. You better prepare to show that you are not a useless guy. Your honor will be soiled forever if you try to get out of this. So for the rest of the day, we are going to hang out, just the three of us, and work hard. You can't fool us. You should be happy you're doing your school a great service. And ask not what your school can do for you, but what you can do for your school. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. How depressing. Cheer up, Hee-chan. He traps me across the back with enough strength to knock the air out of my lungs. I gasp to breathe. Besides, aren't you happy you get to spend the day with two cute girls? Ha 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 ha. I guess you're right. I did blurt those words out. Accepting my fate, I follow them to the student council room and hammer the final nail into the stall. It took all of the afternoon and dinner time is nearly over, but it is done now. Shizune pulls out a roll of measuring tape and a small level and inspects it thoroughly. She smiles, looking pleased, and motions for Misha to come over. She says you did a very good job. In fact, you might actually have a gift for this. I'm impressed, and that was fast. Have you done this before? No, never. Never before. And I never will again. Our quota for the day is 6 stalls. In a few minutes, me and Shi-chan should finish this one. That means 4 more to go. We're making good time, she says. Isn't this great fun? What? I can think of a million things I'd rather do, but I suppose everyone has to do their own share for the festival, even me. Okay. I feel like I'm starting to get a sense of how... Okay. I'll talk about this later, maybe. You're both lucky that I'm helping you two out. If I really didn't want to, I could have gotten out of that easily. Really, Hee-chan? Wahaha, Shi-chan thinks you're just running your mouth. Japanese people have no flight or fight reflex, Hee-chan. But Shizune, aren't you also Japanese? Aren't 3 of you all? Whatever. Definitely. If you want to escape, you have to take an immediate action. That is how you know someone is serious, when they have no doubt, no regrets. Maybe it's a bad idea to tell you that, since now Hee-chan knows what to do next time. But the fact that she is alright with it telling me just shows that she doubts I'll be able to act on it. That only makes me want to do it more, and I almost want the opportunity to do so to arise again. But if that happens, she might get me again somehow. Shi-chan says she's happy now. Did you guys get dinner? Much later in the evening, we are looking at 6 completed stalls. With the pride of a job well done, we sit back and admire the fruits of our labor, not sharing a word between us, just admiring. I realize I'm feeling quite thirsty. Did you not get water? Isn't there a vending machine out in the hall? They're all day, right? Yeah, the drinks are very cheap too. We usually get something from there on days like this. Oh. Well, is this enough? I'm feeling kind of thirsty. 100 yen. You could get any drink in the machine with that. That's good. That's very good then. Ah, wait a second. What is it, Shi-chan? Do you want you a drink too? Ha ha ha. Shi-chan, you've really helped us out today, so today, I mean, Shi-chan will treat you. Hey, what about me? What would you like? I'm feeling pretty thirsty myself. So am I. I don't know, anything's fine. I guess the melon soda. Hey, wait, Shi-chan, I also want a drink. Aww. You know, it's times like this that I think she's just teasing me. That's probably it. I'm sure she'll get you something, right? Yeah, she usually does, but you never know. Eh. Shizune comes back with 2 melon sodas and a can of fruit juice. She hands me one of the sodas and the other to Misha. Thanks, Shi-chan. I had total faith that you'd get me one. I knew I could count on you. Wahahaha. How'd you know this was what I wanted? I usually get something else. A hunch? What? You know I want to try it. And that I like these kinds of childish things? Ha 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 ha. I mean, you know, of everyone else, I feel like this duo definitely seems the closest. Ha 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 ha. I gesture my thanks to Shizune, who smiles and nods. Hee-chan. Yes? We've been spending a lot of time together. Already in such a short time, we've done so much. We both stopped beating around the bush. What I'm trying to say is... It sounds a lot like she's going to ask me out, but that can't be it. Nevertheless... Wait, is she actually? My heart is beating like a jackhammer. Damn, this reminds me of another similar scene earlier this year. I try to say something, but my brain can't decide whether to stop her or to tell her to continue. I feel myself blushing all the way to the ears. What I'm trying to say is... Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay. Would you like to join the student council? Ah, what a disappointment. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha, wah ha 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 ha. Did you think she wanted to ask you out, Hee-chan? She's blushing. Ha 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 ha. I feel very embarrassed right now. I can feel myself getting even redder in the face. Shizune also tries to hide a blush after Misha translates, then puts a few sheets of paper in front of me. How about it? All the paperwork is right here. And you're sitting down anyway. You look very home in here. Drinks and everything. What do you say? She quiets down a little and asks a little more solemnly. Hee-chan, what do you say? You don't exactly hate this, right? I'm more than a little surprised by the sudden change of tone. I don't really know how to react to it. For one thing, she isn't shouting uproariously with no regard for tact. Before, I'm sure she already knew that I was going to say no. This time, she actually seems serious. I think maybe you should join, not because you could use your help, but, well, you're hanging out with us anyway. I think Shi-chan would like it if you would join as well. It's not like you hate us or anything, right? It wouldn't hurt if you joined, and I'd appreciate it if you would. She seems to be having such a hard time getting her words out, which is strange for someone as talkative like Misha. For some reason, I'm almost troubled by it. My eyes drift over to Chizune, who stares back at me tentatively, absent-mindedly cleaning her fingernails. You don't want to join, I promise we won't ask again, but if you did, we would be really happy. But Shizune and Misha seemed unable to look me in the eye. I can't lie, thought of being around two such cute girls is something that I couldn't possibly pass up. I'm not looking forward to this kind of work every day, but there should be less after the festival. At least I hope so. Alright, I guess it can't hurt, so why not? Wonderful. Wonderful. Ahahaha. Shizune tensed her finger in satisfaction. She'll fill everything out, Hee-chan. Congratulations, you are officially a member of the student council now. Great. I'm not looking forward to a lot of work. To be honest, I've never done any student council activities before, but maybe it'll be a positive experience. Misha starts to clap, laughing exuberantly as she does. Congratulations, Hee-chan. Congratulations. Congratulations. A lot of congratulations going on here. Congratulations. I get the message. I can't help but smile, finding such a display childishly cute. The student council is always busy, you know. For today, we're done. See you tomorrow, Hee-chan. Still have work left, so we'll be counting on you. Hold on, let me see. I leave the room feeling totally wiped out. The grounds are totally deserted and the school looks pretty ominous this late. The student council is the only window with lights on anymore. Is this what the student council will be like? My body might not be able to take it. Adhering to the nurse's nagging... Oh! Okay, so this, my friend, this is where the split happens. This is where the split happens. Okay. So if I want to go for Shizune's path, I want to take it easy. But if I want to go for Kenji, then I should just go for it. Go for it. What am I doing here? Okay, only two pairs of eyes remain keenly following me as I walk to my seat. I'm not surprised in the least when I feel Misha's fingernail prickle through my shirt about 15 seconds after seating myself. Psst, where were you? None of your business. And this is probably the worst answer I could give as it only serves to pique their curiosity, but I have no interest to come up with elaborate cover stories right now. However, Misha backs off. She's unexpectedly fast to give it up today. Oh, a plane's flying over my house. In a minute, she's back at poking me with her finger. Come on, tell us. Shi-chan is very interested, too. It's just my wishful thinking. She just talked about it with Shizune, probably devising ways to get me to spill the beans. No. Aww. She agrees to negotiate again. As a member of the student council... Oh. Hold on. Does it make a difference? Yeah, I was sure having fun at the nurse's office. God damn it, she just doesn't know when to stop. Yeah, fine, whatever. I was telling you, I was having a great time. I had a heart attack first thing in the morning. I hung out with the nurse for a few hours for kicks. Best morning of my life, I gotta tell you. I try to imitate her ridiculous lilting speech while keeping my voice low that no one hears me. The words come spitting out of my mouth. Hee-chan, you had a... What? Seriously? Just drop it. You heard me. But Hee-chan, this is important. No, really, leave me alone. We're in the middle of class, too. But Hee-chan... Misha sounds concerned or maybe panicky. I wonder if she realizes that it wasn't the best of ideas to be so damn intrusive. I let her simmer in her own juices a while before replying. It won't translate to Shizune, but I don't care. Piss off, Misha. Whoa! Whoa! Piss off, Misha. Tell Shizune to do so. Whoa! As the words leave my mouth, I immediately regret saying them, but it's not like I could take them back anymore. To my partial surprise, Misha actually shuts up, though I don't bother checking if she passes the message to Shizune. Doesn't matter either way. Mutens is in class in some generic talk about the festival 2 days from now. Misha and by proxy Shizune doesn't bother me for the entire morning. When the bell rings, I don't even look at the two of them as they walk out of class. It's crowded in the hallway, or as crowded as hallways in this school probably get. Most of the students seem to be heading down for the cafeteria. Normally, I join the flow and grab a lunch myself, but today is different. Oh! I remember this! Yeah! What am I going to do? I don't have any plans. In hindsight, that's really stupid. Maybe I should have asked the girl out. Then again, all things considered, I don't think I could have done anything like that. It's only my first week. A week that I've wasted being awkward around almost everyone, stumbling all over myself trying to get the hang of this place. Thinking about it, what have I accomplished? Who'd have even asked? Damn it. It seems that Kenji is my only realistic option for a date today. This is the most depressing thing that has happened to me since I had a heart attack because a girl confessed her love to me. It can't be helped. I don't know, really. I don't have anything, I guess, but a fort seems a bit excessive. You sure you don't want to go outside? It's not like visitors won't come to the dorms today. He looks thunderstruck by this revelation. Damn, you may have a point. This place is not safe today. You must find somewhere to hide in. He falls silent for a moment, thinking. The roof. What about it? You're going to hide out on the roof for today. It's a perfect place. Nobody ever goes up there. Meet me there in 1 hour. I have to prepare. There's 2 people that do, but whatever. He slams the door shut and the lock clicks closed. Damn, what the hell is wrong with Kenji? And to think I'm going along with his craziness, it makes me depressed. I feel like a failure. Old school's bustling with activity. That is, if I weren't suddenly in such a foul mood. The moment it's more annoying than anything else. Well, it can't be helped. I decided to stick with my original plan and eat. Then, I guess I have to see at least what Kenji is up to on the roof. I do a slow circle around the grounds to kill some time, looking at the stalls but not feeling like playing any of the games anymore. The garish colors grind my eyes and I feel more and more ill by the minute. I can't even decide what I want to eat, and the large selection combined with the massive, energetic festival visitors isn't helping. I just head towards the nearest stall that seems to offer something halfway edible and get in line. It turns out to be noodles. It also turns out to be not that good. Not that very good. Well, at least it's nourishment. It's not like I demand anything else at this point. As I stir my disagreeable noodles, I idly wonder what the others are doing right now. Giza and Misha are definitely somewhere organizing things. I better steer clear of them. I guess they won't forgive me for leaving them alone with this sort of thing. I expect Amy to be buzzing all over the place, being depressingly cheerful. There's no chance to find her, but no chance to avoid her either, so it doesn't matter. Lily would probably be helping our class with the festival event, entirely too busy for another's company. Hanako wouldn't talk to herself with anyone anyway, either keeping to herself or helping Lily. Rin should be tending to her mural and probably to being unhelpful to any hypothetical interested parties. Going there for some peace and quiet seems like the nicest option of the above, but then again, I can't see having art forced down on me raising my mood either, so I'll pass. While I was lost in thought, my food seems to have disappeared, and so has my hunger. I guess I have blocked out the experience of eating, which should be a good thing. Satiated but unsatisfied, I turn to walk towards the main school building. An hour has passed, almost passed already. Crowd is even thicker in here than it was outside, or that could just be an optical illusion. The hallways are almost unbearable, and I don't even dare to think what it's like inside the classrooms. I head up the stairs to my destination, the roof. Thankfully, the door at top isn't unlocked, but now there's a handwritten sign on it. Don't mind if I don't. The festival noise is surprisingly muted up here, and the rooftop looks deserted as expected. Near a place where the cyclone fences collapse, there's a pile of blankets that seems oddly out of place. Wait, did that pile just move a little? That'd be strange, as there's no wind at all. I carefully stick my hand out and give it an experimental prod. Ah! I jump back. Who is it? God damn it, Kenji, it's me! Oh, damn, you scared me, man. What are we doing up here? We're having a picnic. What? Yeah, I have blankets, pretzels, and whiskey. Whiskey? This is the ultimate setup, man. Whiskey? Aren't you a little too young to drink alcohol? I'm 20, you know. You're not. I am, and so are you. What? That's absurd. Hey, at least you get something out of it. All I get is this bottle of whiskey. He's rambling incoherently, but I decided to play along. So why do you have a bottle of whiskey? My mom couldn't visit the festival, so she sent me some expensive single malt instead. What? A likely story. Want some? It's not like I have anything to lose. This date can't possibly get worse. It can. Why not? We sit down on the pile of blankets Kenji has apparently dragged up here. He produces an almost full bottle of whiskey and passes it to me. He didn't even bring glasses. No, this is not some romantic princess picnic. What the hell, man? This is a manly picnic. No glasses. No napkins. Whiskey only, the beverage of true men. What about beer? Whatever. And pretzels. I take a closer look at the bottle. 12-year-old single-age malt whiskey, as he said. Wow. Shrugging my shoulders, I take a swig. It burns my throat like acid, but the taste isn't unpleasant. I feel it going straight into my head, and the aftertaste lingers in the back of my mouth, craving for another swig. We should outline our counteroffensive and trash-talk women here where they can't hear us. Damn, I forgot to bring my graphs. I like to play a drinking game with myself. Every time Kenji mentions female conspiracy, I'll take a swig. With whiskey, man. 4 or 5 hours, possibly several days later, I lost track. That's never happened. New CG! Yo! You shouldn't feel bad, man. Ease the fuck up. Seriously. I'm relaxed. I am relaxed, goddammit. I'm telling you as I see it. Think about it. When I did housing and land start becoming more expensive, when women began entering the workforce because it created 2-income nuclear families. I forgot my grasp, but you'll have to take my word for it. Women are connected to the decay of all society. I see, that is kind of hard to believe. Even if I say that. Somehow, oh my god, everything Kenji says seems to make more sense. Oh my god. It's all fitting together. It all fits it all fits together, but I don't know whether it's because he can explain things more clearly when drunk, or because I understand everything better when drunk. No man, think of the deeper implications. People who could afford start saying, oh, since 2 members of the family are now earning money as opposed to 1, they can afford to make something like rising costs of ownership. I see your point, but land in Japan has always been expensive. And the price of land generally goes up when country starts going industrialization, but no, it's because of women. Correlation equals causation, you know. Oh my god. The saying is correlation does not equal causation, damn it. I thought correlation doesn't equal causation. Well, whatever, maybe you're right. I'm always right. I bet women created industrialization to cover their tracks. Okay, you are actually a schizo now. How diabolical. See, everyone can go fuck themselves. He stands up, impressing me because I'm fairly short and I couldn't even stand if I wanted to. He yells extremely loudly, as if he lost the concept of volume. I wince and almost want to cover my ears. Ugh. How nice it would have been if I could have been down there, but no. You see, thinking like that is a trap. You think you're missing out on something, but at the end of the day, road is nothing but despair. Kenji snatches the back of the bottle and leans back his head, attempting to pour the alcohol into his mouth, but just ends up drenching himself in it. Damn it, see, my aim is terrible, and the bad thing about drinking is only gets worse the longer you go. Today's a day of despair. His voice immediately drops to a whisper. He starts talking much faster than before, slightly slurring his words from the whiskey. As he talks, he waves a bottle around, spilling some of it here and there. Yeah, you know what was the most shocking event of my life? I have a hazy recollection of him telling the second most shocking event in his life, which was a bird pooping on his head. Hold on, I need to go take a piss. You know, going on that little walk, and by that little walk, I mean to my bathroom and back, lets me think of a bunch of really interesting things I could say about society, incels, and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to get canceled, so I won't. I have a hazy recollection of him telling the second most shocking event in his life, which was a bird pooping on his head. I don't have a particularly great expectation of this, but I nodded him to continue anyway. You wouldn't think of it, but I had a girlfriend once. I think it was last year. It just blew your mind, huh? See? I never told that to anyone. In this route, Kenji gets more game than you. It's true, the thought of that does blow my mind. Suddenly, I want the bottle. I take it from Kenji and knock back as much as I can. I was more innocent back then. I thought she was sane, unlike most women. But in one day, we engaged in sexual intercourse. Ooh. It was pretty okay, but immediately following the event is that the point of all such things, something strange and scary happened. He throws himself against the fence, leaning on it, his eyes narrowed. What? I started feeling incredibly tired and sleepy. That isn't normal, man. What the fuck? I mean, normally that would be a high-tension, adrenaline-pumping moment in anyone's life, but my energy levels were dropping like a brick. Something sinister was in the works. I could feel it. That is when I knew that women are dangerous, sapping the life forces of all men through one commodity that is solely theirs to control. Sickening. Yeah, well, you're better off, dude. No, he's not. Kenji was right. This really is the day of despair. I drink more to avoid having processed what he just said. Oh my god. Now I'm the last sane man in the world, and when other people realize that there will be a great war between the men and the forces of feminism. But the problem is that not all men would fight on my side. Shit sucks. I could set the bar kind of low. Any men are fine. But not the dude raised by their mom or their sister, that's for sure. Nobody into dick girl. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? That situation seems unlikely to me. It wouldn't happen it's not very likely to happen. The alcohol must be working. Regardless, I still feel depressed that I'm up here today. I wasn't really looking forward to the festival with the same excitement as the rest of the school, but still. It would have been nice to have gone with someone. From here, it certainly sounded like everyone's having fun. Maybe I am missing out. It's just that there's no one I could have gone with. Maybe there was. So many opportunities. Looking back on it now, I might have squandered so many of them. Damn it, this is true despair. The worst part is sometimes I feel like I have no choices in my life, you know? Why does it feel like the most realistic route? Like I never had the chance to make a decision. Shit just happens. Like it was all pre-programmed. Like it was fate or something. Like if no way I could have a say in what I do. Quick, ask me a question. Now! I can't really. See, this is just another example. Damn, shit, damn, do you see? Now when I'm trying to go against my destiny, take charge of my life, the opportunity isn't even there. Damn, man, you have failed me. Failed me for the last time, jerk. He slides to his knees and falls over onto his side, lying on the gravel of the roof. Hey, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. Can't you see I'm in despair? Speaking in a sarcastic tone. Suddenly, Kenji sits up, clumsily pats himself clean, and puts his hand out towards me to reach for his bottle. I put it in his hand. What the hell? Damn, you killed almost the entire bottle. Seems like I have no options in life. Is this how it's going to be for the rest of time? I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like that for the rest of time. Whatever he's talking about. My head is spinning. Hold on. I need a drink myself. I get up and lean against the fence. Ow, my throat. Hoping it'll help me focus a little. Yeah, I know, we just have to fight the power with all we got. It's the only way to live. You're an alright guy. What the hell? We got the sweet song coming on. This brotherly bond is what keeps me going in these dark times. We should just go trolling women. Rolling women? What? Trolling women for women. We have to go do it now before he loses alcohol-related courage. He's gesturing wildly, madly even. Take a step backward. He takes a step forward. What's the matter with you? Not in the mood for love? To be frank, no. Take another step backward. He takes another step forward. What? Is Kenji gay? He leans in extremely uncomfortably close. What the hell, man? Stop leaning him like that. It bothers me. Leaning like what? Hey, you shouldn't lean against the face fence like that. It's kind of unsafe. Try to move away from Kenji, but my balance isn't so good. Uh-oh, reeling from the dizziness, I grab one of the fence posts, but then I feel it give way as soon as I put my weight on it. This isn't good. Though my alcohol-addled brain doesn't seem like quite capable of registering why. Kenji's face looks like it's becoming smaller, though, which is kind of a relief. Much smaller, in fact, and rapidly so. It seems like a bit of wind now. Somehow it makes me feel almost weightless. Oh, fuck. I feel dazed, like my mind has gone blank. I am falling. I can see the night sky as they turn over in the air. The bottle floats out of my fingertips and disappears into thin air as I fall. I realize it's the end, fitting into a truly, truly bad day. Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing. What? Well, it's a good thing. I am going to emotionally end out with the Hanako ending, which I will actually go back over. Well, I guess we're doing the Shizune route next episode. That's right, we need a palate cleanser. What the hell? That was somehow even worse than the other bad endings. The hell? That's fucked. See, this is an actual that was just a bad ending, folks. This is an actual canonical ending. The weather is nice at this time of year. Yeah, it is. I close my eyes for a moment, relishing... I know you guys have already gone through this. I'm going through this a second time. I close my eyes for a moment, relishing the feeling of the sunset and the cool breeze against my face. The weather is nice today. Really, really nice. You know, I don't really want to go back to classes right now, do you? She shakes her head as she finishes wrapping her eyes with her cuff. The small smile she gives is nice, and it's a reminder how earnest it can be. Smiling for other people might be a completely normal, everyday thing. For Hanako, though, she smiles so rarely and so sincerely that each and every time she does it, I feel a sense of relief and happiness. I'm sorry for everything. It's okay, I think we both have a bit to be sorry for. I know that, I'm too shy. I know you don't want me to be, but I don't think I can. You can change, Hanako. I know that because even in the time I've known you, you've already changed. To be honest, just being able to sit here and talk to you like this means that you've changed a lot since we first met. But it can't be like that for anyone else. I don't have plans for after school ends either. Hanako's confidence begins to slide down again, but I think that now I can finally talk to her as an equal. I can do it because I know that we're just the same in so many ways. Just give yourself some time, and I think you'll be able to achieve what you want. No, I'm sure that you'll be able to do it. I feel like... No, what I was saying earlier was I feel like Hisao is slightly different as a person in each route. Do you get what I'm saying? And I get this is common in like a lot of visual novels. Or maybe we're just seeing different sides of him. I don't know. No, I'm sure that you'll be able to do it. I can see you've been trying and I have faith in you. And you can depend on me if you feel like you need someone to support you, you know? But I can't possibly ask that of you. You can because it's exactly what I'm asking of you. I'm going through the same thing. You depend on each other. That's how it is. It's called love. Hanako smells, and before I get off the bench and dust myself off, does the same in short measure. Kinda hungry. Want to grab something to eat? She nods vigorously. The way she's smiling, the way she's acting, even the general air she gives off. I feel like this is the first time I've seen her genuinely happy. We both make our way onto the street, walking beside each other. Hisao? Yeah? I don't really understand you. I don't think I understand you either. I believe that's fine, though. There's not a single hint of despair in our voices. See, this is an ending. This is a real ending. Not understanding each other is only natural. The wall set up between ourselves couldn't possibly be broken down in a single day. But that's fine. As long as we take it day by day and try to understand one another, I think everything will be okay. As we walk up down the street, though, Hanako's eyes flick to my face and back down to the street repeatedly. Is something on your mind? You look restless. She slows before stopping completely. When I turn to meet her, she takes a long, deep breath, looking at my face intently. This expression, I saw it once before on her face, just once when I accidentally surprised her in her room. I think I have something I need to give to you. What is it? You don't need to be evasive about it. I want to give you this for a long, long time, but now that I need to, it's too embarrassing. Oh, goddamn, I love this girl so much. Don't worry, I'll accept it, whatever it is. She gives a sweet, bashful smile before taking my shoulder in her hand. Then please accept my first gift to you, Hisao. Hanako? This is an ending! I needed a little palate cleanser for that, for the Kenji Route. Oh, man. I mean, man. See, like, this feels like an end. That is just like a bad ending for if you don't get any girl, right? The generic bad ending, like no girl involved. There's no generic good ending now that I think about it. You see, I just want to leave the episode off with this. Oh, God, it's so fucking hot in here. Like a sauna. Might be because the sun's coming in this way. Oh, it's hot. I need to increase the fan, actually. See, I hope you all enjoyed that, folks. If you did, please leave a like, a subscribe, and comment down below. I fucking love Hanako so much. And make sure to smash that bell. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Wednesday, but I'll do something. Yeah. Sky's up and you guys are awesome. I will see you all in the next video.